Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be filming a recipe on an air fryer cooked salmon. I am going to use a low carb honey that I have talked about before on my channel, which is from a company called xoxo. And I've been seeing all kinds of recipes online about cooking your salmon in the air fryer, and I have yet to give that a try, but forgive me, it is like super warm out today. So if I look like I'm like burning up a little bit, maybe because I just got home from work a little bit ago and decided to go ahead and quick film this. So anyway, all that said, I'm going to be trying out salmon, and I'm going to be cooking it in my air fryer. And it's going to be maybe kind of like a sweet, savory type salmon. The sweetness from the low carb honey that we drizzle over the salmon, but then with some other items that we add, hopefully that'll kind of make it like a sweet and savory kind of salmon. I guess we'll see what we get up to. I don't have a formal recipe yet, although I have seen some people cook their salmon in the air fryer and they will use like honey and garlic and soy sauce and things like that to kind of make it kind of a honey Asian flair type salmon. So we definitely could go in that direction because I do have some cauliflower rice, which would pair very nicely with that. So we will see how we end up creating that for this video, but I just wanted to tape this introduction today, and I wanted to let you all know what I am making. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I put together the salmon, go ahead and keep watching. Starting off with today's recipe, I have 4 pieces of salmon. I believe they're about 4 ounces a piece. And then I am going to be using some cauliflower rice to pair this with. And this is actually a teriyaki flavored cauliflower rice. Now, it does have more carbs in it than, say, a traditional plain cauliflower rice. So this has 40 calories per serving, and then there are right around 5 carbohydrates per serving of this teriyaki rice. So just eat whatever fits into your macros. I'm more on the low carb versus keto nowadays, so this works for my lifestyle. Let's get into the ingredients. I am going to use some sesame seeds, some onion powder and garlic powder, salt and pepper. I have xoxo honey, which is low in carb. I have showed that on here before. Some minced garlic, minced ginger, some liquid aminos, which is just like soy sauce, rice vinegar, and some sesame seed oil. And then just for a little element of heat, which I forgot to show this at the beginning, I'm going to add a little bit of this crunchy chili onion to the salmon recipe just to give a little bit of heat. I get that from Trader Joe's. I have gone ahead and removed all of the skin from my salmon. You are welcome to leave the skin on your salmon if you like it. I don't mind it, but in this recipe I wanted to remove it. So I am just cutting this up into nice bite-sized chunks to get this ready to go into the air fryer. We do want the chunks to be large enough that they're not so tiny that they're like falling apart. And this is what things are kind of looking like after I cut it up. It looks a little gross, but I promise you it's really good. So I got a bowl to put our salmon in, and we're going to add our ingredients. With me here on the recipe, I just kind of eyeballed things. I'll try to give you an idea below as to how much I used of what. First, I put some onion powder in, and then I added to my bowl a little bit of garlic powder as well. Now I am going to add actual minced garlic to this dish as well, but I wanted to add a little bit of garlic powder to the bowl as well. And I apologize, the bowl is, I don't know, it's a little wonky, so it kind of moves around on the video. Sorry about that. So I have some cracked pepper. I'm going to add that to our salmon next. And then next up, we will go ahead and add some Himalayan sea salt to our salmon as well. Except for our marinade, I'm going to add into the salmon our liquid aminos. As I mentioned previously, this does take the place of soy sauce. I added right around 1/2 cup. If I make this again, I'll probably add a little bit less. It can become salty quick, but that's okay. It was still amazing. Next is our rice vinegar. I added right around 1 tablespoon of our rice vinegar. I struggled a little bit to get this onto the spoon because it's such a small opening that the rice vinegar comes out of. And then sesame seed oil. I used a little less than a tablespoon of this because, again, sesame seed oil, as I mentioned before, goes a long way. Next up is our minced ginger. I do find that these little things of pre-made minced ginger and garlic at the store are wonderful, but definitely use fresh if you prefer that. And then next I'm going to use some minced garlic. And I used right around a tablespoonful of both of those. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give this a good stir. Remember, this is fish, it's salmon, and fish can tend to be a little bit fragile when you're like mixing it and working with it. So just try not to go too crazy. Just try to lightly mix it together so that you keep everything intact. Just preparing our air fryer basket next. I did put a little bit of tin foil here, a little bit of cooking spray so that the salmon wouldn't stick to things. And then we are going to go ahead and initially pop this in for 12 minutes at 390 in the air fryer. Next, I went ahead and I got a saute pan. I'm going to dump any leftovers from the marinade that the salmon was in into this pan and go ahead and get that warmed through. And this is going to kind of be our glaze for over top of the salmon. I do add some of the xoxo honey to this. Again, I kind of eyeballed it, but all in all, I would say I added around anywhere from 1/4 cup to maybe 1/3 cup. I'd say more on the 1/4 cup side. As I mentioned before regarding the xoxo honey, I can get that off of the xoxo website or off of Amazon, and it is low in carb. So I just went ahead and gave this a good stir till things got thickened up. And I remembered halfway through that the crunchy chili onion that I was going to put into the salmon, yeah, I forgot to put that into the marinade. So I added it to the glaze and it worked out just fine. So as I'm cooking this and just letting it thicken up, I did check on my salmon periodically. Here's when it had about 3 minutes left, and it still looked like it wasn't quite brown enough for me yet. So all in all, once things were done, the first 12 minutes, I did go ahead and put this in for 4 more additional minutes. I wanted my salmon to be a bit more crispier than, you know, what it looked like when it first came out, but definitely feel free to put it in the air fryer for as long as you would like. And so this is what it's looking like once I pulled it out, and we're just going to get it plated up. Here is my cauliflower rice, and on the side I am going to add my air fryer salmon, and then we are going to go ahead and put our glaze on top of this as well. Initially I tried with a spoon, but then I figured out that just pouring it from the pan worked better. So I did put a little bit more than what I'm showing here on the actual salmon. And then after that, I did go ahead and add some sesame seeds. So if you have some sesame seeds and you feel like adding those to yours, feel free to do that. I did see some recipes, you know, similar things to this, where people added avocado guacamole. So I did add some of that. It looks kind of gross in the camera. It was kind of starting to turn brown, but here is our salmon and what things are looking like. Once I went ahead and assembled everything with my cauliflower rice, put a little bit of guacamole on the side just for a little added element of something else. Definitely really good. Highly recommend. I did go ahead and give this a try with the guacamole and the cauliflower rice and the salmon. Definitely so good. Again, as I say in a lot of my recipes, I mean, it's a winner. I'll definitely have this on rotation, and you won't be disappointed if you make it. And as always, I want to thank you for your support to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let me know below if you guys go ahead and create this recipe yourself. As always, a lot of the things that I make, you know, you can go ahead and put your own spin on it. And that's what's fun about creating recipes. I've said that before. You know, there's so many different recipes online that have been done before. I'm sure if I do a recipe, it's going to be a repeat of something that has been online. However, the fun part about that is just trying to recreate that recipe to make it your own. So, as always, when I put a recipe here online, feel free to make it your own. You know, and also I make low-carb versions of things. However, it can also be created in a regular fashion. Doesn't have to be low-carb. So if you have family members who are not doing low carb who don't follow that particular lifestyle. Obviously, you can change some things up to make this however you would like to fit the needs of those in your household, depending on how they typically eat. So, as always, I want to thank you again for watching today's video, and I hope that you enjoy it, and you guys have a great day, and that you're enjoying your summer, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, bye-bye. Hey guys, just wanted to pop back on here real quick. As you can see, today is a different day. I am not wearing the same outfit that I had in the earlier parts of the video. Actually, we've gone on vacation since then, and I just kind of wanted to pop on here and say that I realize that I have not uploaded a video in a few weeks. That is not my intention this year. My intention is to stay pretty consistent with this channel. I've been trying to get a video out every week, every week, week and a half, something like that. I do definitely want to stay consistent with this channel this year. Things have been busy, like I said. We went on vacation, and then work has been very busy. So I'm just kind of back at it, getting settled into life again. And I do definitely want to try to post videos more consistently again. So all this to say that hopefully I should be posting regularly again, once a week, once every week and a half, something like that. So please let me know below, what would you guys like to see? Is there a particular recipe that you would like to see me try to recreate that maybe might be a recipe that has carbs that I can take and try to create and make it more of a low carb version? I've done a lot of that throughout these past several years of being low carb, just recreating recipes to try to make them my own, make them a little bit on the low carb side so that they can fit into the type of lifestyle that I like to lead. So please definitely let me know below if there's anything you would like to see me recreate. And I just want to let you guys know that you should, moving forward, hopefully see videos more consistently from me. All this to say that I just wanted to let you guys know that hopefully you can look forward to more videos coming out more consistently, at least once a week, every week and a half or so, a video to come from me again. And this is me kind of putting it out there. I want to hold myself accountable. You guys hold me accountable too. If you see that I haven't posted something in a few weeks, definitely reach out and let me know. If you watch and support my channel in that way and are looking for videos to come from me, reach out, say, hey, where you been? Again, I really want to try to stay consistent in 2024 in posting videos more regularly. So look for more videos to come, and I will catch you in the next one, which will hopefully be very soon. You guys take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.